Hi, I'm Linda Sessions, and I'm your instructor for CED 115 this summer at WSU Tech. This class is 8 weeks long. It goes very fast. Do not fall behind in your assignments because there's not enough time to fall behind and then catch up. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to myself. And you can see from my background, this is my office at home. I have 11 grandchildren that I like to spend time with, and I collect rubber ducks. And I also am a Chiefs fan. From time to time, you will hear dogs barking in the background. I have 3 dogs and 4 cats. Sometimes you might see a tail going across the screen, but they just help me keep myself sane. I'm married to Randy, who works at WSU in the police department. He handles the tech for the police department. So, when you see a police officer, they've got their laptop in their cars. He handles getting that into their cars and making sure that it's working properly, that the programs are working. So we both do stuff with tech in our jobs. We have a lot of fun together, and you'll probably hear more about him over the course of this semester. He's not only my husband, but my best friend. So it makes life fun. So that's enough about me. And now let's look at your class and see what you can expect from your class in Blackboard. So this is the student preview mode. It should be what you see when you log into the class. And let's take a look at Blackboard. So the very first thing is the what's new. Anytime you see me with this triangle, then there's something that I want you to pay attention to. Keep an eye out for me, okay? Right here in this Welcome to WSU Tech, this very first area in Blackboard is where I will post information for you. Maybe something that's happening at school, maybe it's something that's happened in our community, an opportunity for you to do something, maybe a link to an article about something big that happened in tech. I don't know. If I think it's important enough for you to know, I might stick it in here. So always look at this area when you log into Blackboard. The next thing on the screen here in the class is the Navigating Blackboard videos. If you are new to Blackboard, take the time to look through these videos. They will show you how to navigate and get around in Blackboard. The Start Here module. We're going to go ahead and go into this one. If I select this right there, you can see we've got a checklist. This is what is in this module. The instructor welcome. This is, again, more information about me than you probably want to know. Some of it I've already told you about. If it doesn't open, if you don't see it show up in this work area at the bottom, just click right up here to open it up, and then it should appear. I don't know why it's not. It's opening up down here. I will have to check that out. I've never had it done that to me before. So here is the information about me, so you can learn a little bit more about me. There's also some time management tips at the bottom of that. Welcome. So I'm going to come back up here and go back to the Start Here module, and then the next one is the syllabus. So let's take a few minutes and look. I'm going to click to launch here. And here is the course syllabus. Now, as you can see right up here when I'm making this video, it is still currently waiting approval. It has to go through an approval process, but I don't anticipate any changes. If there are any changes after I get through making this video, I will make sure that I make a note in that what's new area in Blackboard. But let's go ahead and scroll down here. My information, my phone number. Quite honestly, I am not in the office this summer. I am working from home. If you call and leave a message, I will get it, but it might be a little longer before I reply back to you. the very best way to get a hold of me is through Blackboard, and I will show you the mail in Blackboard. You can also email me here at this email address. If you email me here, please include your CED number so that I know which class you are in. I am teaching 3 sections of this class this summer, and it would just make my life a little easier if I know, if you have a question, which class you're in. So this class, we look at computer applications. We basically will be looking at Microsoft Office and how to use Word, Excel, and PowerPoint mainly. We will take a quick look at Access. We will also take a look at Teams. No, we don't look at Teams in this class. We will be taking a look at how to use a computer, how to get around on a computer. This class does use BibliU, so you have already paid for the textbook. You can access it right away. We will be doing, there's trainings in SAM, which I will get to, projects in SAM, which will be automatically graded, so you will know exactly what your grade is after you turn them in and have the opportunity to redo them for a higher grade. Then there were also some critical thinking projects. Now, the critical thinking projects are not automatically graded. I manually grade them. So you want to make sure that you have it correct before you submit it, because you can only submit the critical thinking projects one time. All assignments are due by 11:59 p.m. on the due date that's listed. This is a weighted class. So trainings, we don't do the time typings anymore, but the trainings, there's a syllabus quiz, and the capstones are all worth 20% of your grade. Any of the projects and any of the critical thinking assignments are 60% of your grade. So those projects and the critical thinking projects are going to impact your grade a lot more than the capstones and the time trainings. Now, because we're using Microsoft Office, you must use a PC. A Chromebook will not work for this class. The only way a Chromebook will work is if you have access to something that's called a remote desktop. And you can download that from the App Store in the Chromebook. And that way, if you use that, then you're getting into our systems at WSU Tech, and you have access then to Microsoft Office. If you have a Mac, I am not familiar with a Mac platform. It's something I'm learning this summer, but I haven't learned it yet. So if you have questions and you have a MacBook, ask me and we'll figure it out together. You should be able to complete most of the assignments on a MacBook. There might be some of the SAM projects that you might have some issues if you're using a MacBook to complete them. So if that's the case, if you're having issues and you have a Mac, then you're going to need to use the remote desktop system as well to get in to complete the assignments. If you have a Chromebook or if you have a MacBook and have questions, just reach out and let me know, and we'll figure it out together, okay? You shouldn't have to go buy a brand new computer for this class. Now, if you don't have a computer at home, what can you do to complete the assignments? You can go to the public library. They do have computers there. We have computer labs at all of our campus locations. So you can go to NCAT, WSU South, or City Center and have access to computers there to complete the assignments. If you would like to check out a laptop to use for this summer, you can call our IT department. Their phone number is right here, 677-9906. We do have a limited number of laptops that you can check out to use to complete your school assignments as well. So there are lots of different ways. I really don't want to see an email, I can't complete assignments until week 3 because I have to wait for money to go buy a computer. No, it's not going to cut it. There's ways that we've got, like I said, the labs, the computer labs, as well as check out to see if maybe we have one that you can check out this semester. All right, so the only quiz is the syllabus quiz, and it's worth 18 points, pretty easy. We don't have any final exams. We have just projects at the end of each Word, Excel, and PowerPoint that you'll be doing. Maybe extra credit, but don't bank on it. I don't like to do extra credit. Late work. Start working on your assignments early in the week. I don't accept late work. The only way I would consider is if you get a hold of me 24 hours before the due date. So don't wait until Sunday afternoon and send me an email and say I'm going to be late. And don't send me an email Saturday evening at 12 o'clock. All of a sudden you've realized, hey, I'm got stuff going on, I'm not getting it done. Start working early in the week, okay, and get the assignments done. So, yeah, I mean, I do realize sometimes life happens, but I don't want to hear excuses like, well, I had to work. I know, everybody works, but use your time management skills. This class, you should be able to complete all the assignments, but some of you, it could take 5 to 6 hours during the week, which is really low for a 3 credit hour class. For a 3 credit hour class, you can, by default, it means you're in class for 3 hours. Then working on your homework, an additional 3 to 6 hours. So that's 6 to 9 hours a week for one class. So just plan accordingly so you can get all of your assignments done on time. Attendance is required. We are a technical college, so we are required by the government to track attendance. We track attendance by you completing work during the week. So make sure that you complete an assignment each week. Now, if you only complete one assignment each week, yeah, you'll be counted present, but you're not going to pass the class. So make sure you complete more than one assignment. Okay, make sure you do all of them. Watch the due dates. There's 4 commitments I want from you. The first one I would like you to do is complete what you start. Do what you can each week. Get a little better. Every day is a gift. You can have 24 hours that we're given every day. How are you going to spend those 24 hours? Ask questions. Use the support resources. There are going to be YouTube videos available for you to help you learn the skills as well. They are there to help you, but you have to watch them, okay? Ask questions. Legitimately attempt each assignment. Now, obviously, if you only do 50% of the work on an assignment, you're only going to get 50% of the grade. So you're still probably not going to pass the class. But attempt every assignment. And develop well-organized and disciplined work habits. There's going to be a video for you on stress management. I'm going to try to get one on time management done as well. But use your time management skills. Know that you need to set time in your calendar, in your schedule for this class. Some of you are taking more than one class this summer. One thing I do not want to hear is, I didn't get your stuff done because I had papers due in another class. My class is just as important. And I'm not going to cut you any slack if that's what you're going to try for, okay? If you have more than one class, then you need to use your time management skills to schedule time for both classes. Now, what can you expect from me? Timely communication. I will get back with you as soon as I can. I will be going out of town this summer. I will let you know in that What's New area in Blackboard if I'm going to be away from my email for more than 3 days. But Usually I will get back with you within 24 hours. Sometimes it might be 48 hours, but I will get back with you as soon as I can. I am here. I want you to be successful. I am going to say that all of you are working to the best of your abilities and doing the best you can with your time management to fulfill the requirements for this course. I go in here every semester. Every single student's going to do every single assignment, and every single student will get an A. I know that all of you can do that if you put in the work and the time for this class. If something changes in the course, I will let you know as soon as possible. I don't anticipate any changes, but I will reach out and let you know about that. And I will have everything graded within 7 days of the due date, probably before then, on everything except the final PowerPoint. And that's because it's due the 28th of July. It's the last day of class, and I have to have grades turned in. So that will be a little quicker. But 5 to 7 days of the due date is when you can expect things to be graded. All right, so more information about the college here. Right here is more WSU Tech links to information on the school. And finally, remember, late work must be discussed with the instructor 24 hours prior to the due date for consideration. Right underneath there, we have our course schedule. And the course schedule is the listing of assignments, the week that you can find that assignment in, the name of the assignment, how many points, and the due date. So you can see they're all listed right here in your course syllabus. Remember, your critical thinking and your projects are worth 60% of your grade. Your trainings are worth 20% of your grade. So make sure that you get those, the projects done. Your capstones are also listed in here. So you can find all the assignments here. So that is the syllabus. And if I come up here to the top again, if there's any changes that are going to be made on the syllabus after it finally gets approved, then I will let you know in that area in Blackboard. So let me see if I can get back to the class here. Here we go. So again, looking at this Start Here folder, there's tips for success here. Where is it going? Open down here. So, got some encouragement here for you. You can do it. You've got this. And I love this one. Whatever you're doing today, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. About a year ago, I adopted the philosophy that I'm going to approach every day like a 5-year-old, and the wonder of it. Now, I've been collecting rubber ducks for a lot longer than a year, but hey, look at life the way a toddler looks at life. Okay, that's kind of been my motto. More information on here on how to be successful in the computer class, so take the time to look at that. And then lots more information here in the table of contents area. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here. It's a little longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to give you an overview of at least the syllabus. So I will come back in another video for you to go over the rest of the class. Again, reach out if you have any questions for me. I am here. I want you to be successful. Say hello to Pepper. All right? This is Pepper. Thanks. See you around.